Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Whenever you're ready, just select the memory you'd like to visit.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The Merchant King of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-Addin in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert des Sables must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert des Sables is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
Hero of Damas, come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salah-ad-Din's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
How about we turn around and presence there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next.
I beg of
We
you,
must end
just a
this
few coins,
before it
please.
has a chance to begin. Look, that city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death.
What is he doing?
The Crusaders, they must be destroyed.
Leave, peasant, before I may leave this place.
Just a few
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Away with you.
Praise be Salah-ad-Din. Found his strength and in defense of our great civilization.
Take that! I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money. He just ran into someone. Is he blind?
He's going to cause trouble.
Curse the Christian king and
He's
his
going to
army
hurt
of
himself.
infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
Just a few coins, please.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
لست حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
You're hurting me.
لست حقير
Please, sir, have no money.
And I thought I was going. I should kill you for this. He's going to hurt. And the
Infidel army.
What have I done wrong?
They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din tried not to meet Jesus. He looks like he's being chained by
What is that?
Has he lost his mind?
What a fool!
What is that man thinking?
Altair, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Let me go!
His horses
Why are you doing this?
get a rejection.
Away with King and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
Could you spare a few moments?
God favors me. But I didn't cannon أيها المرتد Over here! Kill him! Who did this?
Somebody, please help me! Somebody, please help me!
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Why me? What have I done wrong? He's trying to kill me! Help!
You have no business here.
Please, place.
He's trying to kill me! Help!
You are not supposed to be here. Leave. Where is the one responsible? You are not supposed to be here. Leave. Where is the one responsible?
Will this never end? Show yourself.
The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting.
That must
He
have happened.
tempts us always.
Be more careful.
Be strong, strong like Salahadin.
You, sir. You look like you need something. You'll find it here. I'm sure of it.
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. When Richard takes Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. It is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and
We found the
exalted
place.
is he,
It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for, inside the madrasa.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering like I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. We'll march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
Oh dear, how
That
could this
city is
happen?
ours, has always
What
been
happened
ours.
here?
And it is our duty to defend it until
Gelin,
it
kafir hakkımızı izin vermeyin.
must be destroyed.
Burada fayda etmez. Bu da... Kovalayın! Kovalayın! Kaybetmeyin! Gel buraya! Beni yenemeyecek. Fayda etmez. Kovalayın! Gel buraya! Geber kafir! Gel buraya! Gel buraya! Gel buraya!
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. This is a tragedy. What I say, this is
Saw we the murder nearby?
cry in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Be wary. Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Praise be Salahadin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all fight for the world. We must resist. We must
Who did this?
back.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little more.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
Did you see?
Make no mistake,
Many
it
things.
is our
Too
very
many things.
existence we are fighting for.
You are wise.
Fires of war consume the land.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
The most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun... Gel buraya.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Do I look like a merchant?
No. So go away.
Where is the one responsible? What is he doing? Gone mad?
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? as they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Run back now.
Citizens! Bring forth your writing! Place them in the pile before me! Keep any is a sin!
Down, infidel!
The truth of my word! Responsible from the lies and grudges!
You You will die here! What? Who's done this?
Citizens! Bring forth your writing! Place them in the pile before me! To keep any is a sin! Know and embrace the truth of my words! Free yourselves from the lies and corruptions of the past!
Show yourself.
Yes!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
God favors me. I will not win.
Geber kafir! Ya! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Hırsızlar dar ağacına müstahak.
You've something to say?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Die here! İmkansız.
They seem safe. Favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Be wary, friends.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyecek. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenemeyecek.
last be free! Today is a glorious day! We will at last be free!
You are not supposed to be
Purge
here, please.
yourselves of these evil spirits before they control you! Do not think yourself above their corrupting influence!
Enough with the
Your life is now!
I will end your life!
You will not get away from me!
You need something?
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybedeni yenemeyeceksin. Maybe you have to already know. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Belki hali hazırda kayını gözün kapalı bile yener.
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing.
Yes! Unbelievers! He must be stopped! Yes!
Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. Illness, for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
How can one expect to defeat
met with success.
Yes. Jubayr's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubayr to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Masad.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubayr and Sibrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes. To reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Mualim has named another. Calls himself Sibrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. And to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altair.
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believe myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
He's gonna hurt himself, and when he does, I won't help him.
Come no.
Leave this place! I'll have your head! There's no reason to be here. Leave I'm catching up to you! I found it! He's here! You won't get him! They're all dead! Dragging a feigling! Die there! You beat him
I hear you're looking for information on Sibrand. Karam's found something you'd probably find useful. Best track him down if you want it.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a à courir comme ça? Wonder where he's off to. You really surprised me there.
Something caught your eye? My good people, your son. How you doing then? This place is restricted. Be gone!
Safety and peace, brother. I've been looking everywhere for you. I stole this letter earlier today. Read it over. Hopefully it'll be of use.
You have no business here. Leave. Death to them!
Attrapez-le! Attrapez-le! Là-bas! Il ne doit pas s'échapper! Il n'échappera pas! Tu peux bien te cacher! Ce n'est pas ça qui te sauvera! Je perds mon temps. Il est devenu fou. Such a strange man.
Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild representative at the court of the chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment. As decreed, all ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild representative at the court of the chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment. By order of Sibrand, all merchant vessels must be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Clear out your cargo. Ship deeds must be presented to the court of the chain by midday tomorrow. No exceptions, no delays. All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
That was unwise.
It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your ship back, speak with the court.
That's not what I'm after.
Then what?
Sibrand's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he we defend against, but ships from home, to deny Richard more troops.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sibrand. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Now, please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
I'll have your head! You're mine!
Is that something?
Just a few coins, please!
That fool must be out of his mind.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in? Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
Gardez l'œil ouvert. Stand and for us, sir. I need the money. No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Bandit, j'aurai ta peau.
What have I done wrong? Help me, please. Anyone help me?
Maudit voleur. Je peux te trancher la main.
That hurt. Stop it, please.
Maudit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la main.
Watch yourself, fool!
Leave now or I make you.
You're hurting me.
Maudit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la main.
Stop it, please.
Maudit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la main.
Why would anyone want to do that? Hey.
Maudit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
Put you down! Put you down! Get out of the way! Terrible! Je vais t'équiper! Assassin! Kill him! Stop him! I'm catching up to you! Je vais t'équiper! Attrapez-le! Don't let him get away! Je vais libérer ton âme! En enfer! Je suis l'épée du Seigneur! No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. Hides like a rat. I found him! He's here! Hey! Mercy, please!
Il y a un assassin dans les parages.
Who could have done such a thing? God. I'll tell.
Let me go, please.
Voleur! Who's done this? Tell me! Stop the assassin! You won't get away from me! That's him! There! Get him! You think you can lose me? An assassin! Kill him now! Look everywhere! Wasting my time!
Please, sir, have any money?
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez aux aguets.
What the hell, I can stop it! Not in this entkommen! You're mine! What the hell, I can now back! Höre den Zorn Gottes! Ja! Nicht du! Ja! Du richtig! Dead man! I will make you bleed! Je vais libérer ton âme!
Who saw what happened here? Assassin! Someone send for help! In die Rache Gottes! Now who did this? Show you.
The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins, all I ask for. A few coins.
Where are you? Who's responsible for this? Wer hat das getan? Zeigt euch! Who saw what happened here? What? Who's done this? Tell me! Where's the one? Death to the assassin! You think you can outrun me? Coward! Damn! Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Get this. I've better things to do than look for
I beg of you, sir. I
Hier ist
beg of
bereit,
you,
ein
sir.
Schwert in Händen. Who did this? Show yourself! Who killed this person?
Just a few coins, please. A few coins, all I ask for is a few coins. No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money. No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please.
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Akka. Here is what I have to tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
Tu paieras cher pour tes crimes. Tu as un problème? Could I interest you in... Assassin! Moru! Bewegt euch! Oder ich werde euch über den Haufen rennen! Lasst ihn Er ist nicht hier! Il a trouvé refuge ailleurs dans cette ville. Er ist entschwunden!
Greetings, brother. How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me, then.
Sibrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Mualim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair.
Of course, Rafiq. But I think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Oh my!
Bandit! J'aurai ta peau! Tu as un problème? Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft!
What have I done wrong? Tell me,
What are you doing?
You tired of never finding anything useful at those other merchant stores? He's got an outfit here.
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never!
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you! Let him stay my hand!
You've gone mad! Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Acre! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work. Don't do this.
You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe?
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
Freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Un assassin! Il ne doit pas s'échapper! Un assassin! Arrêtez-le, mon frère! Tuez-le! Écartez-vous!
A plague upon Saladin.
He probably ran to some other part of the city.
We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord, but they turned away. They refused to accept him as their savior. These men hold evil in their hearts.
Death to the assassin!
Stop! I'll have your hand up for that.
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself. Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing, if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
on your target. Let nothing distract you.
When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from rooftops and into structures is a useful way to create an escape route.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing.
Move!
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him. There is no reason for doing that.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.